What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Big Ebs, and welcome back to my big YouTube where we do it big. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And if not, a big welcome back to all the big homies. Don't forget to like and share this video.
They like Desi, go, 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 go.
As you all know, here at Big, we are huge on promoting all Black and brown businesses, creators, whatever you do. If you're Black or brown and it's positive, we want to honor you. I am here today with one of my good friends, Heaven, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her business, Heaven's Fallen Angels. Let's get into the video. All right, y'all. So I am here with my friend, Heaven. She is the founder and creator of Heaven's Fallen Angels. Can you just tell us a little bit about where you're from and where you came up with the name and what it all means to you?
For sure. What's up, y'all? I'm Heaven from Heaven's Fallen Angels. I also go as 7 Heaven. I'm from Norfolk, Virginia, which is, of course, I'm an East Coast baby, but I grew up on the beach right by the city. I started my brand presence in 2021 when I lost 3 of my cousins to gun violence. Hence, they became my Fallen Angels, and my name is Heaven. I birthed Heaven's Fallen Angels. My brand presence immerses the worlds of spirituality and streetwear through garments you feel and hearts we heal. Found that as a positive way to grow through my grief, as a good outlet to do that with. So,
how are you able to turn that into something positive? You know, some people, it's not always positive when they lose so many family members back to back like that.
Yeah, for sure. So for me, it was all about finding a positive way to grow through my grief. With life comes loss, and we're going to grieve either way, whether it's a loss of a friend, a relationship, money, material items. We're going to lose something at some point in life. So it's important that how we do one thing is how we do everything. So we should be learning to grow through our grief in a positive way. For me, necessarily, it was through fashion. So I'm able to express myself in a positive way through my fashion, honoring my fallen angels with my garments and what I put up there, putting meaningful pieces, things that relate to me. And I know that also relates to a lot of other people that have lost their family members or friends to gun violence or just in life in general. Of course, we lose people to things outside of gun violence, grief, trauma, depression, cancer, things of that nature. So just for everybody finding their own positive outlet to grow through that is a great, great thing, of course.
So you talked about your clothing. You do a little bit of manufacturing here. We are actually here at our studio. So can you tell us a little bit about what you guys do here and maybe give us a tour?
For sure. I would love to give y'all a tour so y'all can see the space. We are located here in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been out here for about 6 months now. So I've been able to do a lot of great things, meet a lot of great people, including Ebony. And I'm so grateful for the network that she has and the things she's tapped me into for sure. Here at the studio, we have a few different entities located in one space. We have House of Hegs, a multimedia production company, and we also have Locals Only ATL, which is a digital and multimedia production company. Do a lot of graphic design and a lot of in-house printing, including screen printing, Cricut, vinyl, a few variations, as well as in-house graphic designing. So we will get into that and what our space offers here in a few. Right here, we are located in Heaven's Fallen Angels storefront, a part of the studio as well. Got a few different pieces, a lot of different things. So our brand has come pretty far from 2021 to 2024, but I can't wait to show y'all what else we got coming next. So stay tuned for sure.
While we're in here, you want to show off the skirts? I
am
wearing one of her pieces.
Yeah, she has on one of my pieces right now. This is a custom 777 skirt. I distressed it myself, and we added the logo to the back tags, back pockets of the skirt with the applique 777 added to the skirt with the sewing. So yes, I distressed this hoodie myself as well. This is one of my favorite hoodies. It's one of one. It's worth very much more than I could ever say, but hopefully one day I'll sell it. Right now it just means the most to me. I did take this hoodie to the gun range and I shot it a few times, so y'all should definitely go check that video out. And I also have this skirt here. It has features some leather applique, which is a little bit different, this denim skirt. So I just always like to try new pieces, one of ones, whenever I'm feeling a little bit funky. I want something that I can't find in the store, so I just go make it myself. So, and I appreciate my friends that support my brand in any way, shape, or form. Y'all mean the most to me. And thank you from Heaven's Fallen Angels for honoring our fallen angels.
Of course. So let's see the rest of the studio.
Let's go. All right, y'all. 7 Heaven here, and welcome to Locals Only ATL and House of Hegs Studios. I am here with Big Ebony, and I'm about to give her an official tour and what our day-to-day life looks like here in Locals Only ATL. Come on. So as you can see, we have a creative lounge and oasis here. A lot of things that we do offer. We do have our editor here, Diamond. She's editing some of our film from the car show, and that turned out good. So we're gonna have another one on 9/29. You do not want to miss the car show on 9/29. We have a lot of things coming. Events, performances, car shows, exotics. You don't want to miss it. Vendors as well. We're gonna have a lot of clothing vendors. We will be featuring a cut and sew designer located and based here in Atlanta, Georgia, and that is Paul Neiman. We got him live here sewing in the House of Hags and Locals on the ATL Studios. Here at our studios, we do offer sewing machines that you can use, but you can also bring your own sewing machine if that's what you're more comfortable with. We also have a printer set up, and like you said, we offer desktops for use as well. Our desktops do have Adobe and Photoshop if you need it. This is also some of Paul Neiman's pieces, and he customized this chair as well. So definitely make sure Locals Only ATL always focus on the locals, the local designers, the local creatives, the local people that just put on for the creators as well. So definitely make sure you stay tapped in with Locals Only ATL, what we have next. Personal favorite of mine, I have my very own hairstylist here in the building that did do my retwist. I am so happy to have her on my team, Miss Kendall Simone. Shout out to Ebony for introducing us. This is a very strong trio right here. We got some people that put that shit on, like
This
right.
is another black-owned business, so shout out to Instagram and everything.
Hey,
How
y'all.
they can tap in with you.
Hey, I'm Kendall Simone. That's my Instagram, Kendall, KENDALLSYMONE_. I also am a cosmetologist, so if you need your hair done, your face washed, some makeup done, all of that, I do it. So just hit me up, and yeah.
And we're gonna actually have everybody shout out their Instagrams again. Paul Neiman, where can they find you at?
You can find me at Demons Won't Leave or Paul X Neiman.
Diamond, where can we find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Diampiece, DYAMPIECE.
Thank you. I really appreciate y'all for taking the time to come to Locals Only Studios. We do have one more special segment of some actual in-house printing that we do offer here, so we're gonna be getting to that next. Stay tuned. What's up, y'all? 7 Heaven. This is the second segment of our YouTube interview here at Locals Only ATL Studios. And I wanted to show y'all a quick little DIY on how you can screen print real quick. This is our first example. We're gonna go ahead and set this to the side to dry and go ahead and do another print for y'all real quick. So we back at it again, and this is how you just do a quick little screen print. Preferably, if you want to have a little bit more of a distressed look, do it on the floor. Add your ink to your screen, typically just enough to cover the top. As y'all can see, this screen is still dirty. We is doing this right from the hood. Screen's still dirty, squeegee's still dirty, but we're just doing this to show y'all that you can have a creative process without it being perfect. So we're just gonna go ahead and hold on to the screen and apply a lot of pressure to get that ink into the shirt. And you're gonna do that a couple times. Just to really make sure it's in there. Again, guys, have very low expectations. This is a trap screen print. This was just to show y'all a little something, show y'all a little love while I was had Ebony up here at the studio. Let's see.
Okay.
Need a ride.
Yeah.
And that's the campaign of our next car show, which will be on 9/29. Make sure y'all beat me there. You do not want to be late. All the exotics will be packing out the parking lot. I'm talking about G-Wagons, Maybachs, Trackhawks, SRTs. Name it all, they'll be there.
So you talked about being from Virginia. What made you want to move from Virginia all the way down here to Atlanta?
Yeah, so I moved to Atlanta about 6 months ago from Norfolk, Virginia, and honestly, it was everything I do is God led. So I talked to God about it for sure, but I did make that decision within a 24-hour time span of me saying I wanted to move, from me packing my stuff and moving down here. The main basis of that was like, yo, I'm 22 at the time. I don't got no man, I don't got no kids, and I got a job that's transferable. So I end up just taking the risk. I mean, I said there's no better time than now. There's no point in me waiting. Only more time is going to go by. Now, I don't recommend this to somebody that doesn't have any family in Georgia. I have a lot of family in Georgia. My mom actually moved here 2 years prior to me living in Atlanta. My cousins, I have ancestors out here. A lot of family members. This is not my first time to Georgia or Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta a few times just off my own upbringing, having family out here. But I mean, I have lived in places like Texas and Dallas, going to school where nobody's really that I know is from there. So, yeah, that's what brought me to Atlanta, though. Just the fashion scene for sure. It seemed like a great opportunity. I didn't necessarily have anything holding me back. So I packed my bags, all my stuff, loaded up in my coupe Challenger that I got, and I drove down here. And by the second day of me being out here, I found this studio. And about after a month, I got a key, and I've been the studio manager ever since. And that's just one of my many roles here in Atlanta. So,
well, I'm so glad you moved down here. So glad I met you. You actually do have some of your merch on right now.
So this is our campaign for the second car show. It is called Need a Ride. We are shooting the cinematic trailer very soon, but Need a Ride is pretty much asking people say need a ride. It's very light, it's very jokingly. I have a lot of stuff from my brand that contrast with each other and whatnot. So we trust God, we don't trust you. That was kind of like me showing honor to Atlanta for just doing that for me. So I put it on a shirt, you know what I'm saying, for the stuff they did for me. But this campaign is Need a Ride. So it's really very friendly. Of course, I want it open. I want everybody to feel very welcome. Like, hey, even if you don't have the nicest car, you can still take a nice ride in my car, and I can get you to where you need to go. Whether that's demotion, money, job, whatever. Just keeping it very light, giving back to our community, and always asking somebody, thinking more of others than you do yourself.
So I feel like your experience, what you've been through in life, has made you very wise and, you know, knowledgeable. So do you have any advice for other creators out there, people wanting to start their own businesses or just do anything new that they've never done before?
For sure. So for me personally, my government name is Heavens. So I am very big on faith and my relationship with God. That may not necessarily be religion, but spirituality plays a heavy role in my life. So for me, it's just always staying interconnected with yourself and with God, staying aligned on that path. That's kind of why I got this 444 tatted. It's just a reminder that God has me on the specific path that he made for me. And also just do not compare yourself to anybody else in your lane or in your field. God made you specifically the way you are for specific people to hear you and to be able to relate to you. So, I mean, it's just so many copycats and so many duplicates. I love being around real, genuine, authentic people, and I think that's what we're missing in today's time. We have so many facades of just experiences through the internet, so now it's time for us to make more in-person connections, and I think that will definitely just progress us. But for me, definitely, I knew that I had to bet on myself. A lot of people won't believe originally, and when you're planting that seed of, hey, this is what I want to do, people won't think that you can make money from it. People don't even think you can make a new friend from it. What I would say to you right now is if you're sitting at home in your room, you're watching this from a cafe or whatever, just always figure out who you want to be and then stick to that plan and make it happen in each and everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to identify with who you were before, but who you are now is who you choose to be, and you should choose to be your best self every day.
Yes, that was great.
Like that too.
Yes, spoken word in here. Okay, I feel like being young and in our 20s and doing things that are outside of the norm for maybe our parents or stuff like that. How do you deal with probably being the first person around you to ever do something like this? Or who do you go to? Or how do you stay motivated when nobody has done this before?
Yeah, that's a big thing. I think our generation is not afraid to move the boundaries. As long as it's still respectful to the people around us, we're still able to choose our own path and still respect what other people are choosing to do. Some people were made to be employees, some people were made to be business owners. You kind of have to choose what side you want to be on. For me and for everybody that I'm typically around, it's just a lot easier to be us, and it comes naturally, and the role that we kind of assume is the role that fits us. So we're not doing anything outside of what we already see ourselves doing. As a business owner myself, most importantly, I feel is that we have community. Have people like Ebony herself, a very incredible, very honorable person, very trustworthy person. Having people in our community around us that can keep us encouraged. Motivation is not a thing. That is in your head. You're never going to feel like doing it. I don't feel like doing half the stuff I'm doing. It's just like, how bad do you want it? Yeah, how bad do you want it? Amount of commitment and consistency that you want this. And honestly, if you really seen yourself as that person, you would just do it. So just believe in yourself and believe in your identity. And don't let the people around you determine your next step. Align yourself with God, and that will align everything you do after that. I appreciate y'all coming to Heaven's Fallen Angels storefront and studios. Thank you again for visiting House of Hegs and Locals Only ATL. There will be a lot more events coming from us, of course, on a weekly basis. Again, mark your calendars for 9/29. It will be in the evening, so definitely get your tickets for that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe with Ebony. And my social media, if you need to find me, my personal page at 7HEA 7VYN7. My clothing brand page at HEAVYNS Fallen Angels. And then my car page, Heavens Auto Angels, if you're looking for us there as well. Locals Only ATL, it's the studio if you're looking for us. House of Hegs with 2 G's if you're looking for this other studio. And we're here, 2646 Church Drive. Definitely come check us out. I appreciate Ebony coming through, seeing our space, enjoying our space, making the space her own, bringing in the set, getting the camera crew here, getting everything together. I appreciate Ebony putting this together.
I appreciate you, girl, for letting me do this. I really do. I'm so happy I got to meet you. There is something, I do have a little surprise for you. Well, here on Big, as I said, we do like to honor people, and I'm sure with Heaven's Fallen Angels, it is important to you to, you know, give people their flowers while they're still here. So I just wanted to give you some flowers.
Oh my God!
While she's still here, yes. Just to let you know, I'm proud of you and everything that you do. She's inspiring so many people, so yeah.
Oh my gosh. If you're not tagging with her YouTube, I don't know what y'all are doing. This meant the most to me. I had so much fun. So much enlightening and inspiration from Ebony herself and the people that have been in the studio with us collabing. It's been a great, great time. Man, receiving your flowers while you're still here, that's crazy. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for honoring our fallen angels. And you'll be seeing so much more from us coming up soon.
All right, y'all, we're out.
They like that.